Well, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Rosie's Place 2.0. We are back at the Gold Farm. Don't worry, we won't be staying here. I know we've been here quite a long time now. But, as you saw in the beginning, I did add some of the shroom lights to the hanging red vines that I still don't remember their names. And I gave you kind of a bigger view of the mushroom because I neglected to do that last time. I realized that the entire time lapse didn't actually show the whole build, not once. So we did that. And as you saw, I also caught the piglin dudes. I have 3 dudes in each one. This one holds Inspector 2, 3, 4, I think. And this one is 1, 5, and 6 because that's just how they got in there. It was actually quite painful. They are the worst mobs, I think, probably to trap. I haven't actually tried to trap other mobs, if I'm being honest. I mean, I've trapped villagers and you know, passive mobs, but these guys are real annoying. They just do not fall in the hole that you want them to fall into. But it's fine. I have been working the gold farm. Obviously, I've got 100 levels, and we have some goodies. Lots and lots of goodies. So that's super cool. We have a bunch of gravel, we got a bunch of quartz. I'm super excited about the leather because I have 100 levels and I'm gonna go make a bunch of books. I'm also gonna steal some of the string actually. Maybe one of these soul speed books. Yeah, I mean, I may come back for some of the other things eventually, but for now, I'm kind of just excited about the string and the leather. The gravel's cool. Eventually, I will probably need it for, I don't know, some type of build. But I'm definitely bringing this stuff back. Let me grab all of that. Definitely the quartz. The rest of it can chill for now. But this stuff is definitely worth bringing back. I don't know why I went back and forth between the chests. I could have just done them one chest at a time, but it's fine. That's what we did. And actually, we're going to steal one of these ender pearls. And bam! Eventually, bam. There we go. Ah, the mushroom. Actually, I really, really like the build. I know it's like not super detailed or anything, but I still enjoy how it came out and I think it's cool. But let's go back to the overworld because I'm seriously done with the nether. Okay, we are back in the overworld where sunshine and daisies reign. And I am so happy. It is so nice to see greenery around me and not a red sky. And yeah, I really don't like the nether. But since we are back, I think we're going to catch up on a task that I've kind of been neglecting. This walkway. I laid out the path for it. I don't actually remember when. But I never actually did anything further. And I also didn't finish making this grass into moss because I actually think I got distracted with making the gold farm on account of healing my tools. Yep. This is all coming back to me now. That's why I did it. But we are now going to come back to the task and we're going to finish replacing the dirt with moss and getting these paths fully in. We may even try to tackle some deforestation today and see how far back we want to take this island, because technically it's a peninsula. Right now, like I disconnected it from that land, but it is still connected to this land. And I think there's like a mountain type thing towards that way. But we can at least bring the forest back a bit and see what growth potential that gives us over here. I'm not sure how big I want the island to be overall. This is kind of just my area of this world. I plan on going out further eventually and making like other areas and stuff. So yeah, I think for right now, let us get this path situated and finished. Well, maybe not finished, but at least we'll make some progress on it. And then we'll clear back the forest and see where the episode takes us. Let's do it. And we have made progress. Oh yeah, super progress. We have put up so many trees, and the path is complete. I'm walking into a flower box. But here we are, my gorgeous area. I love how it's coming out. It's absolutely amazing and beautiful, and the path is in, and it's a full path now. It's not just a one block path, which is, I mean, well, it is kind of is right here, but I mean, that's just by the horses. That's okay. But all my trees are in, and we have some bushes now. And I'm loving the way the crystals and the nether sprouts and the little pink flowers blend together to make like a, I don't know, foliage thing. I'm just absolutely loving all the colors and the spore blossoms, although I only had 4 of them, so I kind of placed them around somewhat spread out so that we could have the particles in different areas. I do want to get more of them, but I guess I have to find more lush caves and go like spelunking or whatever. But I love my little lamppost, even though it's not, technically a lamppost because, obviously those are glowberries and not lanterns, but it's fine because I love glowberries and they are my main source of light, I feel like. So we're gonna keep using them. And we have our smaller trees that are absolutely adorable. And yeah, really loving the change, the additions. I think it all really adds to the base and makes this area more magical, which is kind of what we're going for. I want this main island that, is my home base essentially for the entire world to be my magical little Rosey place. So that's what we're making. And I actually really love the little mushroom next to this, I don't know what it's called, red grass, whatever. I think that's adorable in the planter. I like that one. That one's a favorite of mine. But yeah, super loving how this is coming out. I may have to make, well, I not may have to make, I definitely have to make some farms for flowers and sprouts because they are, well, one of them is super far and one of them is somewhat annoying to get. So I'm gonna make another portal up top to a cherry blossom place. I'll just have to find some coordinates and then we can make a quick way to get to a cherry blossom area so that I can make another, not another farm, a flower farm for the pink flowers because I just love them. They might be my favorite. I know I say that about every flower, but it's true. I love the flowers. And these, I could actually make that farm anywhere, but I do need a farm to get them because they are super annoying to get. I mean, it's pretty much just bone meal and shears, which I guess is a lot of things, but it's always annoying to get. So we definitely want to make a farm for those, and I want to make a farm for the netherwoods anyway. I do want to make a regular wood farm, but I definitely want another wood farm because those are also kind of annoying to get. But I need a way to make TNT. Now I could dupe it. They definitely have farms out there that can do that. I don't know how to do that. So I don't know. I'm debating. First to start rather, I think we're gonna make a gunpowder farm. So before we do that, we're going to clear out some space because the building I want for it, I don't necessarily want it to go in this area. Oh my god, I love seeing the trees. Look at all the little trees pop up in the back. Oh, it's so beautiful. And anyway, so instead of making trees, we're going to cut down some trees. Lots of trees. And then we'll put in a building for gunpowder. And we'll see how it goes. Maybe we make enough, and I can just use that for the tree farm. But, I don't know. I'm not really sure how much a tree farm uses as far as gunpowder goes. I've never really made too many of them, so this will be an experiment. We'll see how much gunpowder the tree farm really needs, and obviously I do want rockets because I will be going back to the end to get my wings because it's well, just a comfort of life thing. But for now, let's deforest this forest. We have deforested the forest. It is gone. But that's okay, because I now have a lot of jungle wood, a lot of oak, a little bit of birch, and a whole lot of space to work with now. So we will have a bunch of room to build, well, whatever we want to build. I mean, definitely a gunpowder farm. We are definitely building a gunpowder farm. I'm actually working on the building in creative right now because I'm trying to decide how I want to lay it out. I mean, I know the traditional layer of, regular triangle like platform, not triangle like platforms, but like, when the platforms go, oh my god, my inventory is so annoying, but when the platforms are like this, you know, you you make them kind of like that, and then you fill them in, and then the water comes down in the middle. And I think this time I actually want to try using the cats because I've never done it that way. And I want to see how effective it is. Also, if we're being real, I hate using the water in the farms because one of them inevitably always gets out of sync, and I hate it because it just annoys me. I just hate it. So I'm gonna avoid the whole water thing this time by not having the water. So, yeah, I'm trying to decide, since it is cats, it means that I can have the platforms however I want them, whatever shape I want them, really. I mean, I'm sure there's optimal shapes, but yeah. Anyway, point being, I'm working on the building. So, I'm also deciding where I want it to go now that I have all of this open land. And I did get slightly carried away as I brought back the forest. And I dug out a decent chunk of. Oh, there's so many floating vines. It's so weird. I don't know why they stay there when the tree is gone. Anyway, yeah, I got slightly carried away with more floating vines. By, oh, I love you. I wish I could tame you. The cat that will never be tamed. I'm getting massively distracted. First, we're gonna get these vines because I don't want them here. Please go away now. Thank you. So we got this river now. Or I guess we always had the river, but now the river connects to that side, just like we did to the other side. So we have a full island, and if we go into my recently installed cheaty cam, we can see how big our island is. It's a decent sized island, and I think that's as big as I want it to be right now. Eventually, I would like to make some bridges out that way, maybe that way, and obviously we already have our bridge out that way. And, we'll decide where we want to expand into. But for right now, I'm just trying to decide where I want to put the gunpowder farm once I finalize how I want to make the platforms. So that's definitely something I'm going to have to think about in between episodes. Um, yeah, not entirely sure where I want it to go. I am gonna put some of the layers under the ground so that I don't have to have them like a super tall building because I want to have at least, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11 layers, I think would be good. I do want to use it for TNT and rockets, so I want a decent supply. And it's already not going to be optimal because I'm not making it in an optimal shape or whatever, so yeah. I think they spawn better underground, so we'll keep most of the layers down there and then just have, I don't know, however many layers up here. We'll see. I am eyeing this spot. I think this one's like closest to the ground, so that would mean that even if it was a taller building, it's not like super overbearing on the island. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm super happy with how much progress we made today, though. It doesn't like feel like a lot because all I did was put up a bunch of trees and some paths, but it definitely makes an impact on the overall feel of this area. And I absolutely love the way the paths came out and the trees, and I love the lampposts. And yeah, I just think it definitely brings things together. And it also fills space. It gives somewhere for your eyes to go, and it just kind of makes the area feel more complete, I guess. But we are running out of time for today's video, so I think we're going to call it here. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Let me know down in the comments how you think it turned out, any suggestions you have, or just any general thoughts. And if you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys later. And remember, keep it real.